Welcome to my channel, Tomb Runners Roynell. Yes, we're going to talk about Johnny Somali. This guy has gone around the world becoming a nuisance. He is a man of color. He has a U.S. passport, and he's just making a fool of himself. He's making people of color look bad all over the world. People should understand that traveling is a privilege. And when you travel, especially as being a person of color, there's certain stigmas that we should have to that we most of us overcome. That we don't follow these stigmas. You have to present yourself in a well manner, in a manner that makes other people look good. And he is just going around the world, not even really making that much money, just being a nuisance, just being a problem for other people. He has just gone to, just for a short while, been in Korea causing nonsense. And he's locked up in jail right now for just being a complete fool. And it's just something that, as a travel, as people who love to travel, we don't want to see this because we want to go places, we want to be respected, we want to enjoy ourselves. And having this person, this one person, going out being a fool is just something that's very, very upsetting for us who love to travel and enjoy. And us who go and get respect and love from other people, to have this fool, I have this ignorant person go over there and just be, and he does it in places where he think he can get away with it, where people are polite, where people just are not going to mess with him. He's not doing this. He tried to do it in Israel, and he got out of there very quickly. So I see him. He has been in other places that he doesn't even present to act like a fool, but he can go to. He thinks he can go. He's just finding out that you can't go to Korea, in Japan, and some of these places and be like this. And once they find out that you are who you are, they will get rid of you. And if you're committing crimes, you're going to go to jail. So this is, most people that are on my channel, most people, this is the half a percent of fools that would think about going somewhere and just being a fool. But it's just a bad that he is a person of color. And it would be bad if he was, a white person. But just because he is a person of color and he has become such a public nuisance and has become like the poster child of idiots. And they just had we just seen one of these dance groups go over to Japan and do foolish things on the subway, on the train, which is just being a nuisance. Don't go. I want people to travel. And I want people to travel internationally, but I don't need you to go over to places and act a fool. If you're going to do that, stay home, stay in your little corner, and don't leave. If you're going, please be a representative, an ambassador. That's why we send people. They're supposed to be showing the best of America to other countries. So you're going to enjoy yourself, go on a vacation. You're going to bring good projection of yourself and of your people. So just something I wanted to say. I'll try to put a little something, maybe add a little video to this end of it so you can see how this guy looks and maybe a few things that he's doing or was doing, because now he's they have him. He's not in the jail. You know how it works. You let him out on bond, so he's actually not in the car, not in jail, but he can't leave until his trial is over with. And some of the things that he did was just very cringe-worthy. So just to say, please let's be adults. Let's be the elegant, the great people that we are when we go to these other places and show ourselves as who we are. All right, thank you. Talk to you again. And this is Eternal Runner, Roynell. Peace.
Around him has sparked discussions about whether his provocative behavior could lead to him being targeted by individuals beyond Korea. Regardless of what happens next, Johnny's risky antics have clearly put him in a dangerous spot, with many predicting violent confrontations down the road. The police have already had multiple run-ins with him, and to make matters worse, he's been banned from leaving South Korea while investigations into assault charges and suspected narcotics use continue. For his behavior, many Americans now openly express their hatred toward him, offering harsh advice. Don't come back to the US. They warn that if Johnny Somali returns to America, it might not be for long. His provocative actions have made him a target not only abroad but also within his own country, where his behavior is considered a disgrace by many. As we've seen, Johnny Somali's controversial actions have ignited a firestorm of backlash, not only in South Korea but also in the US. His disrespectful stunts have earned him enemies across the globe, and the consequences of his behavior are now catching up with him. With gangsters and angry citizens both abroad and at home actively seeking him out, Johnny's actions may have finally pushed him to a breaking point. His story serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of provoking people and cultures, especially when one's platform is used irresponsibly. Johnny Somali has stirred up serious controversy with his provocative remarks, openly calling for North Korea to attack South Korea. In a video that has gone viral, Somali boldly expresses his desire for Kim Jong-un's regime to destroy South Korea, even suggesting that the attack should wait until he escapes the country. He goes as far as to compare the potential devastation to the infamous bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki during World War II. These shocking statements have sparked outrage, further escalating the tension surrounding Somali's already volatile situation. Johnny Somali is now facing even more legal trouble as he is under investigation for playing North Korean propaganda while in South Korea. This new controversy could lead to additional jail time, as his actions have violated South Korea's strict laws regarding the promotion of enemy state ideologies. His provocative behavior continues to escalate, drawing attention from both local authorities and international communities, further complicating his already precarious situation. Despite facing serious legal challenges, Johnny Somali still has access to upload videos on social media. This has sparked concerns as he continues to share controversial content that could further damage his reputation and lead to even more scrutiny from authorities. His ability to freely post online adds a layer of unpredictability to the situation, as many wonder how much longer he will be allowed to use these platforms to spread his provocative messages. Recently, Johnny Somali uploaded a story on Instagram where he played the North Korean national anthem, further fueling the controversy surrounding his actions. This move has intensified concerns, especially considering the ongoing tensions between North and South Korea. His decision to share such provocative content on a public platform not only raises questions about his judgment, but also adds to the growing backlash from both local and international communities who are already critical of his behavior. In South Korea, playing North Korean propaganda is considered a serious crime due to the country's strict laws on national security. The act of promoting North Korean content, including the national anthem, is seen as a violation of the National Security Act, which prohibits the dissemination of materials that could promote or sympathize with North Korea's regime. By sharing the North Korean anthem on his social media, Johnny Somali may have crossed a legal line, potentially facing severe consequences for his actions in South Korea. Johnny Somali's repeated actions could prove to be extremely dangerous for South Korea, as Kim Jong-un, the leader of North Korea, is known for his unpredictable behavior and disregard for international diplomacy. Anything that provokes or is seen as supporting North Korea's agenda can escalate tensions between the two countries. Johnny's actions, including playing North Korean propaganda multiple